Hello, everyone. This is Dave, the prayer guy, and I am so thankful that you're watching this video. So, thank you so much. My vision is to fuel God's mission with prayer. So, I pray about that a lot. I pray for new disciples and I pray for the current disciples to continue to grow to Christian maturity. And I also like leading that type of prayer, really encouraging people to pray more missionally, to fuel God's mission in prayer, whether it's a ministry that they're involved in, that it can be used to advance God's kingdom, or maybe it's helping them pray for their missionaries that they pray for or their pastor. And that's why I do these videos. And if you find this one encouraging, definitely go check out the other videos that I have on here, and I hope that those are encouraging as well. Okay, so next week is Halloween. And I know Halloween's a little bit controversial within the Christian church. There are some that wants to skip it. I respect you. Those who want to skip it because it doesn't have the most positive history of why we have Halloween. But I do believe that Halloween is an opportunity for us to share Jesus. And so I mean, people are celebrating big Halloween. It has grown bigger. There's more decorations. People are wanting to do something for Halloween. And I can remember when I was growing up, I loved getting on a costume. I love going door to door asking for candy. And that's the part of the holiday that I usually focus on. It's just an opportunity to show love to kids, show love to parents, and it is that part that can be used to share Jesus. I mean, they're coming to our doors, they're asking for candy. And so the first thing you can be praying about is wisdom. What can you do as you're greeting kids that are trick or treating at your doors? You're greeting their parents. How can you love them? Is there a gospel track you can hand out? When I used to take my son out trick or treating, there were one or two houses in the neighborhood. Not only did they give out candy, but they gave out like a gospel story book that had Halloween decorations in it. So that is something you can do. But also, let's be praying for families that are doing that, um, because they just want to love kids, and pray that those tracks are read, that they're shared with parents, that parents or kids are starting to wrestle with who Jesus really is, the Jesus that's proclaimed and whatever materials is handed out. Also, churches do events, they're hosting events for Halloween. I've been part of a church that's done a trunk and treat where we have lined up our cars, opened up our trunks, had candy, and we're just loving kids, we're loving parents as they're coming through. And I pray that churches that are doing that will also think about how can they share the gospel, how can they invite families to come to church to kind of check out what we do on Sunday mornings. Um, because that's important. I mean, yes, it's a good idea to kind of love and hand out candy on Halloween, but let's also be kind of inviting people into our church and praying for wisdom of who to invite, and pray that they will get connected, that they just won't be a one-time or a two-time visitor, but they actually will be connected, that they'll make friends, they they will get involved in the church, not just on Sunday morning, but maybe in a small group. That their kids will get involved in the children's ministry, the kids ministry in your church. I mean, there's just so many different ways that we can kind of use this holiday of Halloween, not only to share who Jesus is, but also to kind of invite them into this gospel ministry to hopefully pray that they will become disciples and that they will grow into their discipleship, and that we as believers can grow more into the discipleship of Jesus by being engaged in God's mission and taking advantage of these times of years, where it's normal for us to kind of get together and do kind of some fun stuff. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. That's all I have for you today. So if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, may the Lord be with you and God bless.